Hey everybody. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. That was really strange. Hopefully some people show up. I'm just going to toss the link over in the chat here from the last one. Give me just a sec. If you're tuning in to this later on, chances are you already know that something happened on the previous link, and I'm just going to, on the previous stream, somehow my audio just decided to die, which is annoying because it's clearly not a crappy mic. Not really sure. I think it's an OBS problem. Either way, I don't want to spend too much time because you're all here now. Let's see how many people came over. All right, so we've got people coming in. Yeah, I'm back. That was annoying as hell though. Holy crap. All right, so I dropped the link in the last thing. Hopefully some people make it over. I do want to make sure that I pick some winners, and I also want to finish up with, I want to talk about the rye. I want to go into the ECBP, so I'll probably go for another like 10 minutes or so. I don't know what the hell happened, but hopefully it doesn't happen again. All right, anyway, hey everybody. So for anybody tuning in that has no idea what happened, so last stream was a problem. I'm currently drinking Adnams Southwold Rye Malt. It is a English rye malt, which is weird, but it tastes a little strange. I swear, I'm just always plagued with technical issues, which I feel like is the universe, you know, pulling a joke on me because it's literally what I do for a living. Hey, Pete, nice to see you. All right, so this is an interesting one. So what this tastes like, actually, you know what's kind of funny? This reminds me a little bit, so Ed from the Rock Out Review, he is working for a distillery called Dog and Shrub Distillery in Wisconsin, I believe, Wisconsin. And he sent me a sample of something, and it tastes similar to this. This is a little bit more muted. His is more aggressive in kind of a good way. So let's see. I would say the number one thing about this rye is it embodies a lot more of the herbal side of rye versus the spicy side. And when I'm drinking this, it is almost entirely, just very green. Alex, cheers to earning a promotion at work. I cracked open an independent bottle Bowmore 25 cast strength earlier. Nice. Alex, nice job. Cheers. Cheers to the promotion. They finally made you head fry cook, huh? Nice. So anyway, all right. Tasting this one here is interesting. I'm trying to decide what I think about it. I like that they did the 75% rye with the 25% malt. I think that was a good choice because I feel like the malt is rounding out the rye a little bit to make it less just one note. In fact, it makes it a bit sweeter. Well, do you drink rye for sweetness though? I don't know. You're right. It's probably the French oak actually that's adding the sweetness, not the malt. The malt's kind of giving it more of a body. Yeah, you know, I like this. This is a tougher one though. I think when I do an actual review, this one's I mean, you won't even be able to tell because of the way the label is. I feel like I'm going to have to drink like a third of this bottle before I even review it, if not more. But it's pretty good. It's a unique whiskey. I've had a very good night of unique whiskeys. Only the Derringer was terrible. Yeah, very interesting. Rye malt and regular rye can be so different. Yeah, for sure. The best rye balance, sweet and spice, but not always in the same way. Yeah, this is a really cool one. Don't go in expecting rye if you're used to Pikesville or Canadian rye. Yeah, I know. I have such a problem going into drinking whiskeys with expectations. It's probably one of my biggest flaws as far as being a whiskey tuber. I really need to get over it. And maybe it's a thing I can do this year. All right, well, let's go ahead and speed this along a little bit. As far as the rye goes, this was a surprisingly good one. I'm liking this more and more the more I drink it. So if you're curious, I have no idea what this costs, but if you're curious, I would say that you'll be... I don't really want to recommend it yet, just because I haven't had it enough, but if you've seen it and it's cheap enough, I would say it's worth a shot. Pop. I know nothing about this. Sorry, I can't answer your question, Charles. Let's see if I have it in my notes here, though. Nope. Made from a mash bill of 25% malted barley and 75% rye. So I do not think that they malt the rye. All right, now on to the King ECBP C922. If I remember correctly, usually their last of the year is always their highest proof, so it's a good one to end on. This is 62.4%. So 78% corn, 12% malted barley, and 10% rye. Kilco made a start on a blind flight I sent him earlier tonight. No chance to have preconceptions with that. I think that's probably something I need to do. So here's the problem is I'm not actually touching the microphone, or even if I am, I could see that the electronics, like I have a piece of hardware over there and I could see it lighten up as I'm talking, and that's not the problem. It's an issue with OBS, and OBS recently updated, and I think that's probably the problem. I'm just livid about this at this point. So, all right, if it happens again, just let me know in the chat. I'm just going to go through the C922 as quickly as I can. I guess I'm going to stop the discussions, because why would that be fun on a live stream? Just grumble. Oh, nope, don't touch the microphone. Not touching anything. That way you guys can see it's not me. All right, let's go ahead and drink this. It's almost like I need a drink, but you know, when drinking is what's causing you frustration, I suppose it's a hard thing to deal with. For those of you that donated to the chat tonight, I'm going to pick somebody offline just because at some point this is going to give out, and I'll contact you. So I'll find a way to get in touch with you. Okay, that's good. I'm in a good mood again. Yeah, I know. I have plenty behind me. I can drink until I can't feel feelings anymore. But that is good. That's hot, though. Wow. Yeehaw. 62%? Nice. I cut my hand earlier on one of these bottles. Awesome. Wow. Hey, you know, Santa Cruzin, I feel like I haven't seen you in here for a long time, actually. All right. Let's do this. The ECBP is amazing, because it always is. The few times that it hasn't been are still, like, it's really good. Let's do this. If anybody else would like to enter the contest to get a sample of all 5 of these, I'll send it to your house. US people only, unfortunately. $5 in the super chat. I'll give you guys like 2 more minutes, and then we'll pick a winner, and we'll do it from there. But I'm gonna kind of, oh yes, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. So, as always, when I do one of these, I always bust out the Maker's Mark dipped Lefroy glass, and I mix everything together. So, okay, so that one's the Lestau. Yeah. Then we had the Floki. Yeah, there's just no doubt. That smells like hay. It's so cool how that's just so clear as day what that smells like. All right, let's mix some Floki in there. Little Floki. A little sad to even put some of this Derringer in here, so I'm not going to put a whole lot. Then we're going to do the malted rye. I can't send it to London, unfortunately. Only the US. Shipping alcohol overseas, even if it's in a nondescript package, it's not worth the risk. All right. Bill's Hell Blend. I like that. Can I somehow make this can I? Oh, I can. Almost. No, I can't. I was trying to mix it using the Derringer, because if there's one thing I want to do is mix my whiskey with a gun. I want to move the mic, but if I do, suck that cork dry. I like that. All right, I'm going to move this just a little. Okay, there we go. Now I shouldn't sound quite so loud. All right, let's see how this tastes. This is going to be an amalgamation that I can't even begin to comprehend what this will taste like. I'm wondering if the ECBP is just going to take over, but the Floki has a pretty strong taste too. Hey, it's not bad. Oh, that's weird. Okay, it starts off as the ECBP, which is great, but before that high ABV hits you and actually really is just like boof, it immediately gets overtaken with the Floki, and that's all that you're tasting. The rye is lost. I'm going to say the rye is helping to smooth out the ECBP a little bit and bring it down, but the Floki is what you're left with in your mouth. This is really cool. Yeah, I mean, it's really cool, but it's not very good. It's just not terrible. I've had some of these times where I've mixed them all together where it's been terrible. All right, let's see what we did for the